Hi everyone, my name is Kaushal and this is the video number 2 of the Python series. So in this video I am going to discuss about the Python variables. What is the variable, how to create and name the variables, different data types in the Python, and how to type check and type conversion, and constants and best practices. And after that I will show a one real world fintech example which covers all the concept that I have discussed in this video. In video 1 I have discussed the introduction of the Python and how to set up the video. In case if you skip that video, I recommend go to the video number 1 and pause the video so that you can set up on your system and practice on the different concept of the Python variables. Now come to the uh, Python variables. First of all, what is the variable? You can say that variable is like a box, and whatever put inside that box, that you can say that the value of that variables. Let's see the visually here. You can see here the trader name, the box name, and the caution that put inside this trader name is the value of that variables. So you can imagine like a box, and you assign that box name is trader name and put the value caution inside that box. Now in the Python, how we assign the different variables, like other languages, Java or C++. In this languages, when we try to define any variable, we have to define the which type of the variable it is. But the Python is very easy language and it gives so much flexibility to write the variable. Like you just define the name of the variable and the type of that variable is determined that the value that assigned to that variables. Like you can see here the trader name. This is the name of the variable and the value of that is the caution. So we can say that trader name is the string variables. In the same way, account balance is equal to 5,000. So 5,000 is the integer variable. So account balance is the type integer type variables, and is market open is equal to true. True is boolean variable. So we can say that is market open is the boolean variables. So I assign the value of different variable and print it here. You can say the trader, caution, and balance is this, market is this. Now come to the next concept, how to naming convention for the variable names. Like you are not allowed to give the space while defining the variable names. You cannot start with any numbers, and special character are also not allowed it, and some reserved keywords that are reserved for the Python language, we cannot use that variable to define the user defined variables, right? Apart from that, whatever you want, you can give the name. Like you can see here the stock underscore price. This is the valid variable names. Price 1, this is the valid variable name. Underscore profit, it is also valid variable name. Nifty 50, yes, it is not reserved keyword, so we can define this name as a variable names. So here I am going to show some valid variables examples like stock underscore price, this, and we here we print. So it prints if we define any variable names, definitely it will show the syntactical errors. Like if we use the one price equal to 100, just show here, one second. It is shows the invalid syntax. So you cannot define a variable which have the first character as a numeric variable. In the same manner, you can see here stock price. There is special space. Stock under stock and price. There is a space. Here it also show the same invalid syntax. Like class is equal to equity. It will show invalid syntax. So we cannot define some variable that we have shown here. Now here we are going to print the reserved keyword that is available in the Python. So import keyword Python reserved keyword dot kw list. So you can say these are the different keywords that is available inside the Python program. So after defining the rule for the Python variable, now come to the next concept that is called the different data types that we can define in the Python. So Python has these main building data types like integer, float, string, boolean, list, tuple, dictionary, and none type. Yes, there is one more inbuilt data type which is called the none type. In the Python, we can define by using this syntax: int, float, str, boolean, list, tuple, dictionary, none. And these are the examples. Boolean has true and false. List has the syntax like starting from this bracket to this bracket. And for tuple, we can define in this way. And for the dictionary, we can define by using the key and value pair. In future class, definitely we'll go in the deep for the list, tuple, and dictionary also, and string also. But in this video, I am only focused on the different variables concepts. Right now, come here. This is the int. These are the examples. Float. These are the example str. These are the examples. List, tuple, dictionary, and none type. Now, in the variable in the Python, there is a type function. From this function, we can find out the which type of this variable. So in this example, I have shown the different variable type. Like here we define the this equal to 100, and so it will show the type of share type is int. You can see here. Likewise, this is the float. It will show this class float. This is a string. This is here show the class string. And this is the boolean. So this is called the class bool. And this is the none, class none type. Now comes to the list. We can define the list in this way, like starting from the bracket in from the bracket, whatever the value inside you can define, put the value inside this one. Now you can see that watch list is the type of list. So when we print the type of this list, it will show the class list, and this is the tuple, it will show the class tuple here, and this is the dictionary type, this type of this shows the class dictionary, right? So with the help of type function, we can find out that which type of this variables. So after this concept, I am going to cover the type checking with the type and instance of. Okay, instance, this type of return is float. Now this concept instance, it checks the variable is the specific type. Here each instance investment is type of integer, it will return a true. If it is something else, it returns the false. You can see that investment is the integer type, so it returns the true. Return is float type, it returns the true. Investment is string type, nope, it is false. And invest, yes. Now next is check the multiple type at once, means investment integer or float, true. If either of one is true, then it will return the true. So till now we covered the two concepts, the type and the instance of, and we saw the example here. Now comes to the next concept, which is called the type conversion casting. So you already read this concept in different languages also, that we can convert from one type to another type. In the same way, Python also provides some function int, float, str, boolean. It will convert to any type to the integer, float to the float, str to string variable, and boolean to boolean. Now see the examples. Now this is the string variable, this is integer variable. By using the integer function, inside this one is string variable. So here this is the integer variable that we can show here the type of price int, and with the help of float, this string variable is also converted to float variable. So here we printed it. I will show after executing this statement. Now come to the this real cases. Suppose share price is string and price is this. So real case is that when we try to calculate the investment value, so in those cases user enter the value in the form of strings. So if you want to calculate into numeric type, then definitely we have to convert that string type variable to corresponding integer of share, integer of float type. So suppose share, user entered the share value is equal to 50 in string variable, price enter the value in the term of string. So without conversion this will fail. If we calculate the total share into multiply, here it will show the error. Now with the conversion, like this is integer type, so we convert into integer and this string to float. Now it will definitely work because the multiplication works between the two numeric values. Just see here. Check it. This is string type. This is the integer. Now this is the float. Now total investment is printed here. So this is one of the use case where the type conversion is necessary or useful. Now next example here is also, suppose quantity is 50. So we have to convert into float. Suppose price is float and we want to convert into integer, we have to use the integer function. And sometime we have to convert the numeric value into string, we use the string functions. Now come to the this point. Boolean conversion. How to convert the boolean? Now zero value always return the false and null value also returns the false empty string. But all other value like 100 or string, it always returns the true. Here you can see the output of that above program. Now come to the next concept, which is called the multiple assignment. Suppose you have a lot of variable in some programming language and you want to assign the same value to different variables. You can assign in one line, like here, assign the same value to multiple variables, like nifty is equal to syntax equal to bank nifty is equal. If you want, if you see the output, yes, it is returning the output. And you also assign the different value in one line also, like stock 1, stock 2, stock 3, and value this. So in the sequences it will assign the value, like stock 1 will be assigned to TCS, stock 2 have value of infinity, stock 3 have a value of Wipro. You can see. Now next concept is swap the value. Yes, it is very important. It is very important concept. Like if you using the Java, in those languages you need some middle variable, temp variable. With the help of temp variable you can swap the variable, but in the Python it is very easy. You have two variable like buy price and sale price. If you want to swap, before the swap, here we print the two 2400 and 2500. Now for swapping, just reassign the value, like buy price you have to assign the value of sale price and sale price is equal to buying price. Now it automatically swap the value. Just see here. Yes, before the swapping is this, after swapping is this. So swapping in the Python is very easy. Now comes to the next point, is the dynamic typing in the Python. Yes, you can define the different types for the same variables, like here data. If we assign the 100 variable, 100 value to this variable, it will show the int type. Now we use the same variable and assign the some float value here. It will return the float type. Again the same variable, if we assign the new value which is the string type, it will return the string. And using the same variable, if we assign the list, it will return the list here. So dynamic typing. Yes, whatever the value we assign the same variable, it convert in that type of the variables. Like see here, first it is int, second in the float, third one is str, and next one is the list. So dynamic typing in the Python is very good concept. No, constants in the Python. Python does not have any constant keyword. Like in Java, yes, constant is the keyword. But if you want to define the constant value to a particular variable, then we have to define like constant a is equal to 3. But in the Python, there is no keyword constant. But there is a convention like use all caps name to signal a constant, a value that should not be changed. Like here, max underscore position size. Yes, this is a convention. By using that convention, new user, whenever somebody reads the programming, then he can understand that this is the constant type of the variables. It is just like a convention, not mandatory. Now next concept is memory address of the variables. Yes, this is the very important concept. Now a is equal to nifty and b is equal to nifty, suppose here. So id of a, id of b, and same memory a is b or not, means value is same but variable is different. Now you can see here that yes, they are pointing to the same memory. Like you can see here, value is same, so a is also pointing that memory, b is also pointing to that memory. Now when you reassign the id change, suppose x is equal to 100 and x is equal to 200, means value has been changed. It means that the memory location address will different. You can see here, whenever reassigned to value, definitely that variable has different memory address. So this is very good concept. Whenever the some variables, there are two variables, and we define the same value, that means they will refer to the same memory address, but the value of variable has been changed. It means that their memory location also be changed. Now come to the section 10. Here we are giving the some best way to print the variables, right? So here we define some variables and some calculation is there. Now oldest way to print the values like just plus 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 and this and plus. So whatever the value you want to print as it is, put inside the quotes, and value plus value, again the this is printed and the value of quantity is printed here. This is the oldest way you can print it here. Now next is the cleanest and modern approach. Yes, you put the f before the any print statement, like f and inside the double quotes print the stock, and whatever the value you want to print, just put inside the curly braces. You can see here, like curly braces quantity, now curly braces this one, curly braces this one, and this is one. You can see here, yes, stock is stock. Earlier it shows like that, but here you can see that it is showing in proper format. Quantity is 200 shares, buying price is buying price 0.2f, yes, 0.2 f, 0.2, current price 0.2f, it will show here. Profit comma 0.2f, yes. After calculating this one, it will show the here, and returns profit percentage, that value is calculated by this formula, it will show here. So with the help of f string, you can print the variable in very good format. Now, how to delete a variable? Suppose we define this, you can use the del keyword to delete the variable from the memory. Now, here we write down the program to prove this concept. Like first it is so here, whenever we delete the variable, now it go inside the exception, it will show the temp data is not defined. Now come to this mini project. Here we try to cover all the concept that we have learned in this video, like we define some variables and define some calculations. After that, we use the f to properly print the variables also, and mostly concept that we have discussed in this video is presented in this mini projects. Yes, you can see here. In the last, I am going to quick revision. You can say type of cheat sheet that we have learned in this notebook, like creating the variable. Yes, you can create a variable like this. You can check type of the variable with the help of type and each instance, and you can convert the variable from one time to another time by using the int float str functions. And we have also learned the multiple assignment in single lines, and we also covered the swap concept here, delete the variable names and printing the string output. So that's it for this video. Now in the next video, I am going to tell you the string concept. In the string concept, there is indexing, slicing, add some important functions. So this is very important concept. So stay tuned and see you in the next video. If you like my content, kindly like and subscribe the video. Thank you so much.